ACC, the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. The Yellow Jackets will kick this away to get us going. Fielded in the end zone. It's Bell. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. So Georgia's offense comes on the field first today. Well, Kirk, you can just feel the emotion, the intensity of this rivalry game right now.
Well, one thing we know is you work year-round for a rivalry game, and now it's right before your eyes. Let's see how these guys play today.
Trying to get the throw off, and it's incomplete. Even in a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
Well, this defense has got to be aware that this quarterback and this offensive coordinator, they're not afraid to take shots. Here we see it early in this game, throwing the ball downfield. Defense has got to be aware. Keep those safeties back. Keep your eyes up. Try to keep a lid on this offense and look for some turnover opportunities.
Handoff to the back. But a quick stop by the defense. Gain just 2, so it's 3rd and 8. And remember, the last time these teams met, it came right down to the wire.
Well, Chris, there's so many great rivalry games that we all look forward to every single year. But with these two teams, it just always seems to be a tight matchup.
There's a challenging 3rd and 8 now in this opening possession. To throw, it's Beck. He'll throw it now. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches.
Now the defense plays it pretty well. Force the quarterback to make the throw in front of you as a defense. Then you square up and make the tackle. Force them to do something special after the catch. That tactic works here. Now we've got a 4th down.
They'll kick it away here. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. So the Yellow Jackets offense takes the field. The first chance we had to see them today. More of this game within the game, Kirk. You got the quarterback and the corner, 2 of the better guys in the country at their position, very aware of each other.
And on the other side, you got a quarterback that has an attitude that he doesn't care. He's confident in his ability to shift and move a defense at will. It's going to be a great matchup. Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What's an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well do you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. There's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. The pass rush closing in. Cannot escape that ferocious pass rush. It's a sack.
Well, that's the one thing about a guy that always feels that he can rely on his legs. He's always trying to make a play, and this time he just wasn't able to get away from the defense, and that is a big loss for the offense.
And the Yellow Jackets will bring their punt team onto the field. It's a rough drive for the offense. Punter comes on and booted away. Running it back, it's Evans. The returner is brought down. It's a start of the next drive. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. Are coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. To throw, it's Beck. And the pass is complete to the tight end.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
That completion makes it 2nd and short. Play action fake. Looking to throw. Grab behind the line. It's Etienne. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down. Well, Kirk, you played in rivalry games. No shortage of inspiration, but how do you manage the emotion of it all?
Well, I think you need great leadership from the team. Sometimes teams don't handle the emotions of it, and the game can get sideways on you. The teams that play the best in rivalry games are the teams that have the best leaders to keep them focused on the task at hand.
They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. Caught near the sticks. It's ETN. They finally tackle him at the 4. It's a solid gain on the pitch and catch.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
And the Bulldogs trying to punch it in. It's 1st and goal. First and goal, they'll try to run it in. Couldn't quite get there, brought down at the 2.
A pretty good push up front here by this offense line to get some positive yards here. You wonder if they're going to be able to run it in, or they're going to have to spread this defense out and try to find a one-on-one matchup to put the ball through the air for the touchdown.
We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Georgia. And Kirk, how important is that to get off to a positive start, to draw first blood in a rivalry game like this?
Well, Chris, as you know, in a rivalry game, there's so much emotion. So to be able to put a touchdown on the board first just sets the tone for a big day.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT is good, so it's 7-0.
That makes the score Georgia 7, Georgia Tech 0.
Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And here comes the Georgia Tech offense back out on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. And it works. The first down to the 35.
Well, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
It's a strong run, keeps the drive going. First down now. And here's the handoff. The gain is 3. Now it's 2nd down and 7.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Back to throw. It's King. Fires it to the wideout, who makes the grab. It's a huge gain all the way down inside the 30.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
The Yellow Jackets looking to use the up-tempo offense here. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Pulls it in. It's Singleton. And the gain just good enough for a first down.
Ooh, that was pretty. The receiver broke down his defender on that curl against man-to-man coverage. That's how you win one-on-ones.
And the Yellow Jackets lining up here on 1st and 10. On the run, it's Haynes. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Well, that's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Grab behind the line. It's Haynes. The defense all over it. They stop it right at the line.
I can see what the quarterback's trying to do here, Chris, and he gets the completion, but just no gain. There's just no room to go after the catch.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. And now they run the draw play.
Gain of 5. Now, a 4th down.
So on 4th down now, out comes the field goal unit. And that kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. Great possession last time. They punched it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
2nd down after that previous play. Down goes the quarterback. It's a sack.
I love this defense and how they're playing some man coverage. And let's face it, when you do that, it's a bit risky. You can leave your defensive backs out there on islands, but the good combination of good coverage with a good pressure on the quarterback, and you come up with sacks like this.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this 1st down? That's reeled in. It's Smith. The defense wraps him up quickly. Got about 5 yards of the completion, but now it's 4th down.
On 3rd downs like this, you can only allow completions in front of you as long as you can protect the sticks. And that's what the defense did here. They knew where the sticks were, and they were able to make the tackle short of the line.
The Bulldogs will bring their punt team onto the field. Looking to kick it away for the 2nd time. No fair catch. Looking to make a return here. And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And the Georgia Tech offense is back out there. They moved it last time, but settled for a chip shot. Looking to find the end zone this time. And he finds a wide open receiver. They forgot about him downfield.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
One play moves the ball to the 48. Another 1st down coming up. Handoff here from the shotgun. Makes a nice. Continues to fight for yards. They get him down, but the junior with an excellent run there.
Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
That run, good for a 1st down. The offense still rolling. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Nowhere to go. The ball knocked loose. They retain possession, but that's a huge loss.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks, when they decide to pull the ball down and run, they've got to protect it. He left it out away from his body exposed, and it got knocked away. He's very fortunate he had a teammate who was able to get on top of it.
Well, Kirk, it's Georgia on top so far. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period.
Georgia 7, Georgia Tech 3.
Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. First down sack pushes the ball back. Second down coming up. Dropping back, it's King. Finds an open target on the left side. And they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the mark.
Well, it's a big risk to play man-to-man coverage by this defense, and this time they get caught. Great timing between the quarterback and his receiver. You can see what can happen when that timing is right. Big things can happen.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Caught over the middle. It's Lane. Tackle made after a big gain.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
About time this offense gets going. It's a 1st and 10. They're going to run it. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
What makes a really good counterplay is selling it to the defense. So you're going to go one way and then handing it off in the opposite direction. But if you don't sell it, you're just giving the defense more time to see what's going on. They can come up and make the tackle, just like you saw there.
Offense set for the 6th play in this drive. The back's got it again. Solid tackle, able to get him down. This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on 3rd down, trying to force a field goal. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia Tech.
And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. And the PAT puts them up 3. Getting set to kick the ball off now. Bringing it out. It's Bell. And it'll be tackled right at the 20. That's a good job by the coverage team. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. We're coming off a quick 3 and out. So looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency.
The defensive coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Here's the 2nd down play. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Quick completion to the tight end. But he's hammered by the linebacker. What a hit.
Well, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
So from the 28-yard line, it's a 3rd and manageable here. It's a short completion to the big tight end. And it's good for a 1st down to the 36.
So much pressure on the defense against the RPO because you're always going to be wrong if it's executed correctly. Here, they were determined to stop the run. The problem is you leave yourself vulnerable to a throw into a flat. Right flat's open, the quarterback makes the right throw, and look at these yards.
They'll hand it off. Defense makes the tackle on the ball carrier.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Now it's second down here. Looking downfield. It's back. It's caught. The pickup is 6 yards of third down and 4 now.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Offense facing a third and short from the 41. Can they make the first down and avoid a tricky fourth down decision? And he's looking to make a big play downfield. Catch is made way down inside the 30. And he's into the end zone easily. But this might be coming back. There's a flag on the field. So that long scoring play is spoiled by a penalty. That's a big call in this game. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Doesn't hold on. Good hit by the DB. Now it brings up fourth down.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on third down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big fourth down coming up.
And the fair catch signaled for and taken. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Moving the receiver around pre-snap. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Moves the ball up to the 30.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Pulls it in. It's Boyd. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
Good job of reading the blitz here by the quarterback. It doesn't matter where it's coming from. The tight end knows that they become a big part of the passing game because they should be an outlet. Anytime you see that kind of pressure, those extra bodies are starting to come after the quarterback. Quarterback's going to turn and get the ball out of his hands quickly, this time to the tight end for the first down.
The pocket breaking down. Short throw complete to the tight end. A big hit by the linebacker, able to knock him down.
That's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility and what he can do from that slot position. He could be the quarterback's safety blanket.
Pass complete. It's second down now. Scanning the field. It's King. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
After the incompletion, they'll face a 3rd and 6. Looking to chuck it again. He's running out of time here. And he can't escape. It's a sack for the defense.
Chris, that is textbook by this defense in man-to-man coverage. Nowhere to go for this quarterback. He's looking around everywhere to find an open man. By the time he figures it out, it's a sack for the defense.
The Yellow Jackets will line up to kick it away. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. Returner tackle right there. That's where they'll start the drive. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. The last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? He's brought down, but not before the gain to the 42-yard line.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Second down play coming up. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down.
Good time here to drop this screen in by the offensive coordinator, and a nice job by the running back being able to pick up some positive yards here on this play.
How aggressive will they be on this first down play? To the air. It's back. Catch made by the tight end. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
Just a really good ball here to be able to pick up this first down for the Georgia offense. And, you know, being able to have a balanced attack is so important in modern college football, and Georgia does that as well as anybody.
Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Lets it fly to the wideout. Looks downfield and connects with a wide-open wide receiver. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down.
I feel like this quarterback could make this throw in his sleep. It's like clockwork, a curl route against zone. And the quarterback, the only thing is he had to fit it into a tight window for that first down completion.
First down here. Time for one more play before the clock stops for the 2-minute warning. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. That's the 2-minute warning here before halftime as the offense tries to cut into this lead. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. That's caught. It's ETN. They'll bring him down, but the spin cycle put on that defender. My goodness.
Chris, I kind of feel like a coach right now because I'm always wondering why the angle route continues to be so effective when, as an inside linebacker, all you're ever taught. If they want to go to the outside, it's okay. But inside, no. Can't have that happen, and it cost them.
With the catch, it's Smith. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about.
Personal foul. Roughing the pass. Defense.
That roughing the passer gives the offense a first down. The Dogs will line up now. It's 1st and goal. Looking to throw. It's back. Launching one to the end zone. Oh, and a chance at an interception in the end zone. Could not quite hold on to the ball. It's going to be second down.
Boy, not only did they drop what looked like an interception in their own end zone, they blew a golden opportunity to shift the momentum in their favor.
It's a 2nd and goal play for the offense. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Running out of time in the pocket. A sack on the play could not escape the pass rush.
This defense is playing inspired football with their backs near their own goal line. An incompletion, now a sack. What would the offensive coordinator come up with here on 3rd down?
Great job by the defense so far. It's 3rd and goal from a long way out. And he'll set up to throw. Pressure is coming. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
So on 4th down, the decision is to trot out the field goal team. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. And that will tie the score as halftime approaches.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
So they settled for 3 here, and now the kickoff. See if the opposing offense can answer before halftime. Fields it just outside the goal line. And the returner brought down by the coverage team there. Here comes the Georgia Tech offense back out on the field. They came up empty on the last possession, forced to punt it away. Can they begin to click now? Looking for the wide out. Missed his receiver. It's incomplete. Second down play coming up for this offense. Back to pass. It's King. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
Chris, that's a great example of his arm strength. He just fired the ball in there much quicker than the defense could even react.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Fires it to the wideout. And it's complete downfield. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. It's nice execution to pick up the first down. A little curl route Kirk against the zone.
Yeah, when you play zone coverage like this, it's very difficult to defend this route if the quarterback does a nice job of reading the coverage. I thought he used his...
Trying to create outside the pocket, but they've got him for a sack. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
I thought the strong safety did a really good job of disguising the blitz, waiting to the last possible moment, and at the snap of the ball, catching the offensive line off guard. Nobody saw him. He gets home free and comes up with a...
And the protection breaks down again. Back-to-back sacks.
I like how this defense is bringing pressure from all over the field, and that's the key in putting together a good defensive strategy. On this play, it came from the outside linebacker, and he gets to the quarterback.
And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Gentlemen, from Athens to Atlanta, there are some edgy folks and emotional fan bases in this always contentious battle between the Dogs and Yellow Jackets. It's been very evenly played through 2 quarters. Both teams have been physical. Both teams have battled there in the trenches. Neither has been perfect, but they're both right there in this game. And it's kind of the calm before the storm. Each side sort of licking their wounds right now, but expect another fight in a phone booth in this second half. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how the duel between Georgia and Georgia Tech plays out.
Dogs will kick this away to start the second half. Returner looking to create better field position. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And here comes the Georgia Tech offense back out on the field. First play of the second half, they keep it on the ground.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Important second down play coming up. Dropping back, it's King. Grab made by the tight end. Tackled right at the 30, good enough to move the sticks.
Well, the defense loads up to show blitz, and anytime they bring that kind of pressure, the quarterback knows he's got to be able to get the ball out of his hands quickly. Nice job of locating the tight end for that first down.
The drive stays alive with that first down completion. A quick throw out left, complete. They tackle him at the 48, but it's enough for a new first down. That'll put him over 150 yards today, Kirk. He is putting on a show on this big stage.
How great is this? On this stage, as you mentioned, Chris, just playing his best game. He's been in sync with his receivers. Back there, has time to throw. Just having a dream performance.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. He's escaping the pocket now. Breaks loose at the 40. And they make the tackle, but that's a huge chunk play on the scramble. He saw an opening and just went for it.
Well, here's a quarterback that just takes control for himself. Picking up some nice yards when nothing else is there. This guy's a real threat.
And the Yellow Jackets hustle to the line to run the hurry up. send the back in motion. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Caught in the backfield. It's Haynes. Defense drops him for a loss. Tougher 2nd down on the way.
This is not how you draw it up as an offensive coordinator. You got a 1st down play, and you go backwards. Now you're behind the sticks, and that play just never seemed to have much of a chance at all.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Try to catch the defense with the draw. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. To throw, it's King. Quick throw over the middle. He's got it for a big gain. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
You know, you roll the dice here as a defense when you play man-to-man. The thing is, you've got to get pressure on the quarterback. If you don't, he's got time, and now he can look at that defense and figure out where is his best one-on-one matchup, and he makes a big play there.
In the red area, it's Haynes. And he's brought down after a short gain. Does not make the 1st down yardage. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Play action fake, looking to throw. Caught behind the line. It's Alexander. Tackle at the 6-yard line after the completion. Offense really threatening now.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Offense facing a 3rd down now. They can still get a 1st down without scoring. 3rd down, out of the shotgun. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets. That puts them on top in the 2nd half. So they reach the end zone after a marathon march. How about the execution in that drive, Kirk?
Well, I know a lot of times people get excited for the big plays. They're fun to watch. But what's impressive to me is an offense that can put together a long drive and then finally cap it off with a touchdown. That way you don't have to always rely on the big plays. That's a great drive.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. PAT is good, so they're in front now, 17-10. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Fielded in the end zone. It's Etienne. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. The last possession is settled for 3. Let's see if they can reach the end zone this time. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. Really solid 1st down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot.
Boy, a nice drag route here, and I thought the patience by the quarterback was the key. Puts it in front of his receiver, gives him a chance to make the catch, and picks up a little bonus. Nice yards after the catch.
Dropping back. It's back. Bringing pressure. Oh, a sack. The senior on this defense making a big play.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Let's it go quickly. Grab down the middle. It's Bell. And that will pick up a first down. They'll spot it at 38.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Georgia setting up for the 1st and 10 now. Trying to find room. It's ETN.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early down. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the 2nd and 3rd down coming up.
The game makes it 2nd and medium. Oh, it's a reverse. And just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down.
You know, even though positive yards are gained here, I think the defense has to be happy on how they prepared coming into the game for these kind of different looks. They looked very aware that these formations and plays could happen on any given down.
Offense gets set up here. It's 3rd down. Can he get there on the ground? Tackle, but first down.
You know, even though that these guys are facing a deficit, they're not just going all through the air. Love the fact that you're running the football, keeping this defense honest, not panicking by just throwing every single down. Now you got a new set of downs and a chance to keep moving the ball down the field.
The Dogs' offense is on the move now. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Looking to pass. It's Beck. Running back has it on a screen now. Jukes to get past a man. Big gain across midfield down near the 30-yard line.
Really good route here by the receiver, but I love the quarterback's ability to look off that safety and make that throw. And that's part of the quarterback's job here when you play in Athens for this Georgia offense. They've had some great quarterbacks over the years. Guys like Matthew Stafford and Aaron Murray, and more recently Jake Fromm, and of course Stetson Bennett, who won back-to-back national championships. And what they're seeing today from this quarterback, they got to be very proud of.
The offense really clicking against this battle defense. It's a quick grab. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
Defenses all around the country have got to do a better job of keeping an eye on these little guys from the slot. They can dismantle a defense with their speed and quickness in the open space.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. And the quarterback finds the tight end for the completion. Ball carrier tackled at the 2, a solid gain on that completion.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
And the Bulldogs looking to punch it in here. It's 1st and goal. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. And tackled there by the defense. Coming up, 2nd down and goal. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Dogs. Sam Van Cunningham, Bo Jackson. That's a play that legendary running backs have made.
And let's not forget Herschel Walker. Yeah, it's right. You're thinking of old school running backs. It's very rare to see backs go up and over at the goal line. It's refreshing. Nice to see.
They're set now to try the PAT. He knocks through the PAT and ties the score here in the third period. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And it's fielded. Can the returner make something happen here? And the returner will be brought down. The Georgia Tech offense is back out there, trying to build on a beautiful, balanced touchdown drive last time they had it. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. On the move, looking deep. That one is incomplete. Took a downfield shot on first down, but missed it.
Most offensive coaches will be happy taking those 50-50 shots against man coverage, but I'm curious to see if they're going to test this DB again after that coverage.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Looking to throw. It's King. Defense is coming after him. Got him for a sack. A big play made them one of the senior leaders of this defense.
Well, if you're going to be able to play in the SEC and be a dominant team, you have to have defensive linemen like this right here. And we've seen that from Georgia over the years. They've been incredibly blessed to have defensive linemen that can hold up against the run, also have the ability to do this right here, which is pressure the quarterback and come up with those sacks.
We get to the end of three. It's been a tremendous competitive battle, Kirk, as we check out some of the stats so far. And let's see how this one unfolds in the final quarter, set to get underway. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in third and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? And the play goes nowhere. Picked up about a yard, but it'll be fourth down. The Yellow Jackets will have to kick this away. Offense goes backwards on this drive. He's on to punt it away now. And he's able to send the punt away. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And they tackle him, but a nice pickup on that running play.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance and a really nice gain.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
Well, it's a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Fires it on the move. Here's a wide open receiver, complete. Tackle made quickly, but the game moves the ball to the 6, first and goal.
So often we get caught up in the quarterback and the wide receivers and the skill in this game. This is another example of a nice job by the offensive line, giving the quarterback ample amount of time to be able to evaluate the defense and make a good throw. Good job up front by the big guys.
Keep it on the ground on first and goal. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Well, the defense is locked in on this running back, and for good reason. He's already scored a couple touchdowns. If I'm the offensive coordinator, give it to him one more time. Let him make it a hat trick.
Second down and goal upcoming. Scanning the field. It's Beck. The pass rush closing in. And the senior making a disruptive impact play.
Man, the defense comes up with a big play here, backed up close to their own goal line. But as an offensive coordinator, you're inside that 3-yard line at second and goal. If you're going to throw the ball, man, the ball has got to get out of that quarterback's hands quickly and not give the defense a chance to get after him and bring him down for a sack.
And they cut into this lead now on 3rd and goal. Offense looking to throw the ball. And the pressure gets to him again.
How about this defense? That is called bending but not breaking. Back-to-back sacks. What a great job of not giving in and giving up on this drive. Now they've got him to 4th down and goal.
So on 4th down, here comes a crucial field goal attempt. Kick is good. Gives the offense 3 points to show for that drive. That puts them back on top.
Well, you talking about a clutch kick. Good job by the snapper and the holder. The kicker gives them the lead. But remember, this one is certainly a long way from being over here in the 4th.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. They'll return it from inside the 5. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Here comes the Georgia Tech offense back out on the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? Grab behind the line. It's Haynes. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Made the catch, but he was surrounded for not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
Caught over the middle. It's Lane. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
The quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a 1st down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
So the offense faces a 3rd and manageable here from the 25-yard line. To the air. It's King. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. And the junior quarterback shows his toughness, keeps this drive moving.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the 1st down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the 1st and keep this drive moving.
The pocket breaking down. They bring the heat and the blitz works. They've got him.
This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle the pressure of this pass rush. We've seen it demonstrated time and time again to the tune of, Chris, get this, 7 sacks in this game so far.
So from the 21-yard line, it's now 2nd and long. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Well, the offense is trying to create some matchups to their advantage. But, man, this defense is so athletic. Nowhere to go here after this catch.
One of those critical 3rd down plays coming up. From the gun, he looks for an open man. He's running out of time here. And he decides to just throw it away. That's going to bring up 4th down now.
Well, he just threw it away here, Chris, and it's not the worst decision. You'd wish he'd find a guy open to give him a chance for this offense to convert, but at least they have some room now to work if they want to bring the punter out.
And the Yellow Jackets will line up to punt it away. With the return, it's Evans. Coverage team brings down the returner. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. Last possession produced a field goal. Let's see what they can come up with this time. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. They bring him down, but the gain moves the ball into enemy territory at the 43.
Well, how about this aggressive approach by this offense? They've got the lead in the fourth quarter, and these guys are continuing to throw the football. I think the offense coordinator understands that he can't allow his team to get too comfortable or complacent, even with having a lead here in the fourth.
Off the RPO, caught to the right. Gets some space around the 30. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Chris, all week they heard about how fast this guy is. The defense coordinator told them they watched the film. They've seen this guy a lot, but I think the reality of seeing it now in person, I think it's surprised them. They've got to make some adjustments to their defense, or this guy and his speed will continue to have a field day.
Georgia now operating in the red zone. Receiver in motion now. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to three receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Handoff to the back. They'll keep the clock moving. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Positive yards are always important for an offense, but at this stage of the game, late in the ball game, playing with the lead, you're thinking about working that clock and continuing to keep the ball in bounds.
So here we go, third down. Defense needs a stop here, trying to force a field goal attempt. Can they pick up the first on the ground? And they'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's fourth down. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. So on fourth down, out trots the place kicker in a very big spot here. And it's good.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
That makes the score Georgia 23, Georgia Tech 17.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. Bringing it out, it's Haynes. And he's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. And here comes the Georgia Tech offense back out on the field. So it's going to come down to this, Kirk. Can this offense execute when it matters most?
Chris, it's a rivalry game. It's a 2-minute drill. You work on this all year, especially this week. They've emphasized it. Now you get your opportunity. Don't forget about the defense out there. If they can get these guys off the field, they can secure a victory.
A new set of downs after that completion. Back to pass. It's King. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
Chris, there's nothing open downfield, so he does the right thing. Checks it down to the back, picks up some positive yards, but he's got to remember that clock is ticking.
They'll have to hurry now. Second down with the clock ticking. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. Good enough for first down yardage. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve as much clock as possible. The Yellow Jackets begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. And it's incomplete. He dropped the first down pass over the middle.
All of this pressure and sacks are starting to impact this quarterback. You can sense that internal timer is sped up a bit more than usual.
They've got to get points quickly here, looking for explosive plays right now. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. He's going to pull it down and run. Breaks loose at the 45. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
Boy, how many times do we see this late in the fourth quarter? You know the pass rush is going to be there. They're getting after him. They're getting upfield. They get a great push. But what do they create? Space in lanes. And he takes off and picks up a first down.
So it's a first down here. The clock is stopped temporarily, but they'll get to the line quickly.
The attempted throw is incomplete. It's second down.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Looking downfield. It's King. Can't get it away. The defense has got him. What a huge stop at this stage of the game. And the offense will wisely spend a timeout after the play. Clock management's going to be very important here in the final minutes. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Running out of time in the pocket. Cannot get the throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this stage of the game.
This is a big mistake by the quarterback here, just holding on to the football too long. Late in the game, third down, you got to make a big play, and you come up with a sack. Now it's fourth down.
Down one possession in the fourth quarter, and the offense is going to try to convert here on fourth down.